was robbed
Fair
this
use
morning in Brooklyn.
CBS 2.
Police sources say the suspects were armed. CBS 2's Kevin Rincon joining us now in Vinegar Hill with the latest. Kevin.
Vinegar Hill, Brooklyn. Never heard of this place.
And Dana, that aide to the mayor, 33-year-old Chris Ball, was walking down York Street along Hudson Avenue when he was confronted by two men. Now, police sources tell us those men demanded his personal belongings, including his phone and cell phone. They eventually pushed him to the ground. Now, the aide told those men, "You don't want to do this. I work for the mayor." That's
I work for the mayor.
That's when one of the men lifted his shirt, exposing a handgun. Then they ripped his phone from his pocket along with his wallet. We're told the aide walked down the block to a police tow pound where he called 911. In a statement from the mayor's office, they say this incident only further highlights the urgency to get dangerous guns and dangerous people off our streets as quickly as possible. Now, the two suspects did get away. One was on foot, we're told by police sources. The other was on a city bike. Now, so far, no word of any arrests in this case. Live in Vinegar Hill, Kevin Rincon.
But things Essential Podcast, hate me and love me, there's no in between. So you already see the bullshit. They robbing the fucking aides to the mayor, nigga. They don't give a fuck if you do work for the mayor. He lucky he ain't get fucking shot for saying that dumbass shit. Y'all work for the mayor, you shouldn't do this. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Run that fucking phone and that fucking wallet, B. We ain't got time. The city is lawless. No one's safe. I think niggas would rob the mayor if they had a chance. They wouldn't give a fuck. Niggas is hungry out here, B. I don't even wear my jewels outside. I wear my jewels outside. I keep every chain on it. Next video, I'm put all my chains on in the crib. Like Dre said, I wear every chain in the crib. This is so where I'm at. Whatever the fucking line was. The shit was dope. But whatever. You ain't safe. And it ain't. Eric Adams is an idiot. Katie Hochul's a fucking idiot. Two Democratic, stupid sons of bitches. But look. She just passed this law, and I told you that mass shooting in fucking Illinois was another distraction to keep y'all niggas from not understanding. She signed that shit in the bill on Friday. She signed the bill in Friday to stop niggas from getting fucking guns and telling people where they can carry and where they can not have open carry or concealed weapons, whatever the fuck ever, right? So now, she stopped that shit immediately, but it doesn't show any statistics of the law-abiding citizen, the gun permit holder, causing all these shootings and robberies. She knows who it is. It's the fucking savages that's going to keep running around robbing grandmama and them, robbing Eric Adams fucking aides and shit and his assistants, robbing people. It's these niggas. It's not the law-abiding citizen, bro. They fucking stupid. There's no statistics showing that a gun permit holder is the one causing all these shootings. It's not. They not locking niggas up no more. They letting the Wild Wild West go crazy. And they don't want you to hold the gun because now they're going to have to lay off the fucking, they're going to have to get your stand. The next thing should be stand your own ground in New York. That's what niggas going to have to do. You can't wait for the cops to come save you, bro. I get bopped over the head with a fucking lead pipe or get shot. I can't really retaliate or defend myself. I got to let the cops come in. The cops don't want to arrest nobody. They sick of this shit too. They leave it in droves, bro. It's fucking crazy. Listen to this bullshit with this fucking New York gun law. This bitch turned the SCOTUS whole shit down. The SCOTUS has no say. They just gave it to the state, and this governor, Democratic, come drinking, half-looking, H&M mannequin-looking weird bitch. Sick of these fucking Democrats, man. These niggas all need a bullet.
Legislation that will limit where people can carry guns.
Fair use CBS 2.
In response to the U.S. Supreme Court ruling
signed the bill right under y'all niggas' noses. Y'all wasn't even paying attention.
The bill will withstand legal challenges.
The bill is passed.
The legislature passed a sweeping new gun law, and Governor Hochul wasted no time in putting her signature on it.
We are creating a definitive list of sensitive locations where individuals will not be able to carry.
While all y'all niggas is barbecuing and bullshitting and do what you want to do, this bitch slid this shit right under everybody's noses, nigga. You need an ammunition background check? What the fuck?
Firearms.
The bill enacted in response to the U.S. Supreme Court striking down New York's concealed carry law last week as too restrictive.
I consider today to be a return
Look at this Democratic
to the United States
cum
Supreme
twat.
Court. The Empire State strikes back today.
The new law bans
Empire
guns in
State.
Times Square.
Nigga don't
Bars
walk
gun
in
permits
Harlem.
for people with a history of dangerous behavior, requires background checks for ammunition purchases, updates gun storage laws, and bans guns in bars and restaurants unless they post a sign allowing them.
What we're trying to do is protect the legitimate rights of private property owners by telling them they don't have to have someone walk into their establishment with a concealed
Fair
weapon.
use
But
CBS
Republicans in
2.
our area say the new law won't solve New York's violent crime problem.
No data has been presented that shows concealed carry permit holders are drivers of gun violence.
Exactly.
Crime here in New York can only be addressed effectively one way, and that is by holding violent criminals accountable for their actions.
And critics say the new gun law will face immediate challenges.
This
We the
law
people.
is going to be thrown out in court, and it's just another indication of the failure of one-party rule.
The legislature is also moving to strengthen New York's equal rights and abortion laws by making them part of the state constitution.
It is time that the government knows loud and clear that they must get their bans off our bodies.
Now, the Equal Rights Amendment, as it's known, will now have to be voted on by the legislature again next year and then goes to a public referendum. If approved, it would become a part of the New York Constitution.
She signed that bill right up under y'all niggas' noses, and y'all wasn't even fucking paying attention. Bullshitting all fucking weekend. We barbecuing, we going to the swimming pool. She snatched the fucking rug right from under us again. Now that she got to do a referendum back next year. Now there can't even be a fight for this shit until next year. But the Republicans was speaking on the right facts on it. They said there's no statistics showing the law-abiding gun permit holder is causing these fucking shootings. No criminals are being held accountable for their fucking actions. And you're still signing these stupid ass laws into play? And you still worry about Roe v. Wade? Like, come the fuck on, B. You cum drinking bitches just need to start being cum drinking bitches. You got 20 different contraceptives that you can use. The number one thing we was taught to use in school was condoms. You bitches don't need to run and get fucking abortions. You don't need to. Protective sex. Get a nigga that can pull out faster. The POK is right here. I'm the pull out king, nigga. That's what I do best. It goes from gun laws, this bitch stopping the fucking rights to carry guns, and they New York State says it's still safe to have abortions here. It is what it is. New York don't give a fuck about the right shit. It's a Democratic ran shithole. Like fucking Illinois, Democratic ran shithole. It's Florida and Texas the only motherfuckers going strong, B. These other fucking states, New York included, is fucking retarded. Makes no sense. They arrested that guy that pulled that gun out on that fucking guy on the train. And he was an ex-cop. They arresting everybody, bro. They arresting the wrong ones. You're arresting the wrong ones, but the criminals get to come out because they have. It's fucking stupid, man. It's fucking stupid. Can't wait for the cops to come help you out here. You on your own in these streets. They are short-staffed. They are hiring niggas with non-violent felonies and misdemeanors now as NYPD. They just took over. They just brought in 200-300 new cops, and guarantee you one of them got non-violent felonies and misdemeanors. That's how desperate they are, and desperate how people need jobs. But starting salary for a cop is what, $54,000 to deal with this bullshit and wear body cam and have niggas curse you out. The fuck out of here. Niggas don't want to deal with this shit. How does self-entitled become dope fiends and criminals, but the nigga that's actually working and be doing a public service, being a civil servant worker, is being ridiculed and bashed in the fucking streets? Fuck this shit, B. Y'all niggas voted wrong, B. I will be at the polls in fucking November, and I'm voting for Andrew Giuliani. The nigga got my vote. He's a Republican. I'm voting all Republican, bro. Capitalism is back. We coming back with MAGA 2024. I don't give a fuck if you like me, you don't like me. You think he's a racist, I don't give a fuck. Racism is just in the mind, bro. I get followed around a liquor store. The Chinese always had it. They was always racist from the get-go. They set up a Chinese food restaurant in the hood, put the plexiglass up. Them niggas was ahead of the time when it came to COVID. They didn't want niggas slide the money through first. Slide the money through first. Pass the food. It's fucking crazy because you got some scumbags that's not willing to pay for some shit. They willing to bop you over the head for some shit. It's fucking crazy, man. The city has went to shits. A lot of man, listen. It's not fair no more. Crack pipes and syringes all over the place. It's disgusting. Disgusting, B. What can you do, man? It is what it is. Predicts Ascension Podcast. Hate me or love me, there's no in between. Vote right, or we gonna be all in the fucking shackles soon. Concentration camps, here they come.